We gather today to bless a child, a new life that has become part of our world. We gather today to name this child. To call a thing by its name is to give it power. And so today we shall give this child a gift. We will welcome him into our hearts and our lives and bless him with the name of his own. Welcome to Calvin and Susie's baby naming day. My name is Adam Nelson and I am a civil celebrant authorised to conduct today's ceremony. Today is a special day for Calvin and Susie as we formally recognise a new addition to their family. A naming ceremony's purpose is to officially give a baby their name and to make the name known to all of you present this afternoon. A naming ceremony has an extended purpose of presenting the baby to his community and to celebrate the arrival of a new person within that community. That community consists of all of you here this afternoon, and Calvin and Susie are super excited for you all to be here, to be a part of, which I'm now extremely excited to announce for the first time, baby Riley Jacob's life. So why Riley Jacob? In true Calvin and Susie form, they simply liked the name. In fact, they loved it. It might not have been derived from a deep family-seated history or narrative. It might not have an elaborate background, but it's their favourite name. And what better gift than to give their favourite name to their favourite and only child? The second name, Sterling. Well, this one's a little bit deeper. Riley's great-grandfather was named Sterling, and Sterling and Riley look almost identical at the same age, both with the classic bushy red hair and bright blue eyes. I will now read a very quick poem on behalf of Calvin and Susie, which they have found perfectly captures their feelings and emotions towards Riley. There are little eyes upon you, and they're watching you night and day. There are little ears that quickly take in everything you say. There are little hands all eager to do everything that you do. And like a little boy who's dreaming of the day, he'll be just like you. You're little Riley's idol. You're the wisest of the wise. In his little mind about you, suspicions never arise. There's a wide-eyed little boy who believes you're always right, and his ears are always open as he watches day and night. You are setting an example every day in all that you do for the next boy who's waiting to grow up to be just like you. Now, in human history, there is no deeper connection than that of a baby and her parents. And as new parents, Mum and Dad's lives have changed forever. Before they were a couple in love, committed to each other in marriage. Now they've become a true family. Mum and Dad, this soul is so dear to you both. He has come into your lives and changed them forever. And now your role as parents has been embraced with responsibility, care, and love. I ask now that you come forward and make your own personal declaration of commitment and unconditional love to Riley in front of your family and friends here this afternoon. Thanks, guys. Calvin and Susie, I'm both going to ask you a very quick series of questions. Hey, Riley. Hey. Oh, so cute. Calvin, do you promise to protect and provide for Riley so he may grow up to be happy and safe?
I do.
And Susie, do you promise to encourage his curiosity, courage and enthusiasm so that he can face life's challenges with resilience and optimism?
I do.
Beautiful. Now, Calvin and Susie, please very carefully repeat after me. I promise to cherish and nurture Riley throughout his life.
I promise to cherish and nurture Riley throughout his life.
We promise to guide Riley and support the choices he makes.
We promise to guide Riley and support the choices he makes.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Riley, you're so cute. Really appreciate it, guys. Please be seated. Now, Calvin and Susie have also asked Uncle Tommy as well as Aunt Melanie to be Riley's guardians. I would now like to share a poem that they've selected to be read before inviting them to say a few vows. May life's adventures be exciting and sweet, filled with love from the friends that they'll meet. You'll soon grow up, for time does fly, so cherish each moment as it goes by. From crawling and walking to toddling and talking, there's no knowing what you'll do next. There's a threshold to cross and a wide open door, and a wonderful world for Riley to explore. Sleep with the moonbeams and play in the sun. Let your life be a long one, filled with lots of fun, just as you can hear from the dogs in the paddock next door. I now invite Uncle Tommy and Aunt Melanie forward to seek their formal commitment as guardians before we wrap up. Tom, I formally ask of you today, will you stay close to Riley to the best of your ability from today moving forward?
I will.
Thank you. And Melanie, will you guide to help Riley through life so that he may know the best way forward?
I will.
Thank you. Now, as we draw this ceremony to a close, I'd like to say to you, Riley, may life's richest joys and blessings be yours. May you grow in health of body and mind to full adulthood, and may it be your good fortune to play some worthy part in your life, just as I know your parents and your godparents will help nurture you through. On behalf of Mum and Dad and the godparents, I'd like to thank you for your attendance, affirmations and support in the past, present and future. Now, let's all enjoy some drinks and nibbles and celebrate the life of Riley. Done.